What's up, horror fam? Welcome back to the channel. So for today's update, we are going to be covering off on the It Welcome to Derry TV series that we are still waiting to get a trailer for, whether that's a teaser trailer, TV spot, or just an outright full trailer. Thus far, all we've received is a little bit about what the story is going to be, and we've received some first look images, but beyond that, we have not seen anything else. Now, we are starting to get some trickles of information from various actors, the creators, and in this case, we do have an update based on Bill Skarsgård's recent comments regarding how hardcore Pennywise is going to be. And if you haven't seen the first two films, or I would say the remake or reboot and then the sequel that followed it, where Bill Skarsgård plays Pennywise, I think he did a great job playing the character, and I am happy to see that he will be back playing Pennywise in this prequel series, as we've covered off on before, not just on this topic, but in topics in general when it comes to whether it's a sequel or even a prequel. But I think this applies more to sequels, where you have a character played by an actor, and then you have a sequel. That same character is a focal point, but it's being portrayed by a different actor. It never feels like it's the same film. It never feels like the same character. No matter how hard that new actor tries to make that seamless transition so you don't really know that it's somebody different playing the character, regardless of that fact, you're going to know it. Just, I mean, obviously by the looks of the person, it's a different person. But I just don't think the same, they never carry the same charisma, the same attributes as that original actor has. For example, if you look at a film such as like Back to the Future or Harry Potter, right? Some of these mainstream generational films, if we look at Back to the Future, if you had somebody else playing Marty McFly other than Michael J. Fox from parts 1 and then into part 2, it would be, I think, a substantial different film. Just how, again, Michael J. Fox carries the character, how he interacts with the other actors and actresses. Putting somebody else in there after that first part, it wouldn't feel the same. It'd be the exact same thing if you had somebody else playing Harry rather than Daniel Radcliffe between the various films. I am glad to see Bill Skarsgård coming back to play Pennywise in this character. So let's get into some of these article details. It Welcome to Derry will feature a hardcore Pennywise. Bill Skarsgård enjoyed his return to the It universe more than he thought he would. 5 years after the release of It Chapter 2, we're returning to Pennywise's world. HBO is bringing us a TV show based on Stephen King's beloved book in 2025 titled It Welcome to Derry, which will see Bill Skarsgård reprising his role as Pennywise, having previously played the part in the It films. While much remains mysterious about the show, the actor has confirmed that the show won't be pulling any punches. It is in fact going to be pretty hardcore. Skarsgård was a guest on the most recent episode of the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast to promote his new movie, Nosferatu, which had itself a nice weekend at the box office. It's worth noting, host Josh Horowitz at one point asked the actor if Welcome to Derry will be scary as the films. Skarsgård's answer was pretty blunt. "It's pretty hardcore, man," he said. "It's not the G-rated Pennywise." Horowitz quipped back, to which Skarsgård replied, "No, that would be a no." For quite some time, Skarsgård's involvement in the series was left uncertain. It seemed like he might not come back at all. But at long last, in May of this year, it was confirmed that he would indeed be coming back as Pennywise for the show. So why the hesitation? The actor explained that he was looking to put the playing monsters part of his career behind him. Quote, "I felt like I was done with it, in a way. It was also because I was shooting Nosferatu, I was doing Orlok. To me, it just felt like this is a nail in the coffin on the monster roles, pun intended. I did feel like I was kind of over it and wanted to do different things. The Pennywise thing as well, I've been quite defined by it." Now, I can understand, we have one of the behind the scenes, or actually one of the first scenes, images from the show. And so we have another quote down here from Skarsgård where he says, quote, "It was fun. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would, actually. And there's parts of it where we got to explore sides of old Pennywise that we haven't seen, and that's fun. I remembered how much I enjoy working with Andy, and we do have a lot of fun together. I think there's some cool stuff in there that we haven't seen that I am excited for the people to watch and enjoy." And we have another quote down here. "Set in the world of Stephen King, It universe, It Welcome to Derry is based on King's It novel and expands the vision established by filmmaker Andy Muschietti in the feature films It and It Chapter 2. Again, we have this one of these first scenes from the show. It's nothing much. There are some others out there floating around, but again, they don't show much, and they don't show Pennywise, or as far as what he's going to look like in this prequel TV series. And I can understand Skarsgård's position as far as wanting to play a different role outside these horror or monster roles. He's wanting to expand his horizon, so to speak. And I can appreciate that. You don't want to be typecasted. You don't want to spend your entire career in a genre. And some people do, some people don't. I know Skarsgård has mentioned even after playing Orlok in Nosferatu, he never really wants to go down that path again as far as playing such a dark character, especially having to wear so many prosthetics and makeup for a character. And again, I can understand that. Most actors who have never done that before, and once they do it for the very first time, they tend to not ever want to do it again. Now, I think if someone were to write him a large enough check, he would absolutely do it. But there are some actors who will dig their heels in and say, nope, doesn't matter the type of money you will pay me, I will not play another role like that again. And who knows, this might be his last go as Pennywise as far as the character, as far as this universe. This could be his swan song for Pennywise. And if it is, I'm glad we had him for the time we did. I think, again, he played the role just great. And it will be sad to see him leave the character and the universe. But if this happens to be the last thing we see from the It-verse, so to speak, for a while, I think this is a great way to end it, with the same actor, as I mentioned, playing the character. I wouldn't want to see somebody else come in and play Pennywise in this prequel. And again, it doesn't feel like what Skarsgård has brought us in those last two films. So more to come on this one once we get some additional images, additional synopsis of the story, as well as, a teaser trailer, TV spot, anything of that nature. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for today's episode. I just want to extend a thank you out to all the new subscribers to the channel. It is greatly appreciated. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It does help out a lot. And put a comment down in the comment section. Let us know, are you excited for It? Welcome to Derry. Are you happy to see Bill Skarsgård coming back at least one more time to play Pennywise? And they're telling us it's going to be a pretty hardcore TV series. Now, what they define as hardcore and what we might define as hardcore could be different, but that is yet to be seen. So hopefully that the teaser trailer will follow through on those words, that this will be a hardcore show. Again, thank you for tuning in today, and we will see you at the next one. Peace.